Thank you for tuning in to Planet Radio. We have part 2 for the Court of Public Opinion coming up next, and after that, a sample of the Moonlight Lounge here at Planet Radio with Miss Deja Vu. The Court of Public Opinion is a part of the Amateur Radio Network. Okay, we're going to wrap it up here for part 2 of the Court of Public Opinion and then roll into the Moonlight Lounge. I want you to hear a sample of our work and why I wanted to put together this demonstration for those who are curious. What we do here at the Court of Public Opinion is that we put together the Moonlight Lounge at the very end. So we'll introduce it by doing the Planet Radio and then follow it with the Moonlight Lounge at Planet Radio so that people know what we're doing. Okay, now what's our mission? Well, we have a coffee shop and we want to entertain our subscribers, our guests, and people that would come and order coffee. We are a veteran-owned, operated company. We solely continue to do radio. We don't ask anything of anyone. If you want to donate, that is great. But we support ourselves. We sell t-shirts, fundraising, all the other things that we can do to keep our business and our ideas alive. Okay. And what we have done, and we learned the hard way, is fundraising is not easy. So it's always great to have donations or help because we are veteran owned and operated. We work together with other veterans, and we don't do news reports per se, but we do amateur drone video, things like that. And we're going that direction with it, hopefully very soon. But right now we had to downsize it. We are going to go to, we have to make some changes to our YouTube post because we're going to be monetized. And I'm limited on how much time I have because I have another job. And so what I've been able to put together here is a presentation called the Court of Public Opinion. And I want to do this as a demonstration because I want people to know what we do. And if you listen to our segments, you'll know that we break down like just case by case stories, current events, things that probably are topics that are discussed, but we know that even that we might have to change up some things because we're playing by a new set of rules and, we're on a different playing field. We're not doing it the way we used to do it. And by going monetizing, I have to make those changes, okay? And not changes I want to make. Some I might not be able to do, but that's why we need our network. That's why we want to go into a different network. We want to have our own page. Some people had suggested that I have to have my own website and I have to have the equipment. I did all that. It was stolen. And it was in a tornado. So we put together this for now and hopefully by putting together the Moonlight Lounge and mixing it up with the Court of Public Opinion here at Planet Radio 2.0, because we're not trying to copycat anybody's ideas. We're trying to be very different. We're not like other channels. Some people do current events, news topics. That's great. We like it. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel here, though. So hopefully anyone that wants to listen to the rest of this post, thank you for doing that. Please support us. All that information will be in the description box below. Okay, so I'll leave it there to say this. I almost lose my train of thought. I apologize, but okay, just an introduction to me. Okay, my name's Jennifer Tartaglione. I put together these things. Okay, these are my ideas. These were things I wanted to keep these ideas alive, okay? And it's very hard to say no to some things, to myself especially, but it's called cutting the product or cutting the ideas out. And if you see new changes that you like or don't like, please vote below, please. I want to hear your feedback. In fact, if you don't go to our chat wing, if that doesn't work, tell us what will work. Email me at mossyrosefield@gmail.com. Now, a little bit background on me. I started out in radio at 17. I worked at a deli. I started doing announcements for the grocery store. I thought I was going to become famous and I was going to have my own talk show, and everybody told me I probably would have my talk show. They were right. They were on the right page, or at least on the right track. The thing is, no one in 1987 knew about YouTube, okay? I started out you had to have guts to go up there and work for a radio station, and you were an intern, and it wasn't all fun. In fact, it wasn't very glamorous at all. But I worked for a local radio show and a radio channel here in Pittsburgh. It's Urban Channel 105.9 WAMO. And I said I would stay with it, but I ended up injured. And one of the other things I had is I had a commitment with the military, but I was injured in the military and I was paralyzed. And I tried to learn how to talk again. I had to learn how to do all this over again. And it's been a hard time the second time around. So keeping your dreams alive, well, it's great. You have to work and things like that. And then your dreams are pushed off to the side. The thing is, I like the fact that we've been able to create a YouTube channel. Now, if you would have told me that in 1987, 30 years ago, I would have said, no way, I could do that. But having some background experience, I created amateur radio network. I worked at 103.3 FM, 1370 AM in Charlotte, North Carolina to do educational posts. And that's why we do the Third Watch Update. We do the Field Report. We do educational stuff, civics. We might do more history lessons and topics like that. So you'll see some of those things we've done. But amateur radio network, I created that when I was working at the Charlotte radio station at 103.3 FM and 1370 AM, Charlotte, North Carolina, because I realized there was a lot of people that had stage fright, and I don't blame them. I learned the hard way. I was told I would never be a radio host. I'd never have the skills or talents. They may have been right. But I created the amateur radio network because that's where our future is. It's used in educational video and working with students and getting people to learn confidence and assertiveness. Just learning how to get behind a microphone. That's hard to do. There's a lot of people that are critics, but they don't realize how many people run into problems with stage fright, and you have to put on this persona. And really, you're just a person. You know, this might be theater for some people, but in the backdrop, you're a person. You have lives, and you have to get bills paid, and your mom matters, and your dad matters, and your brother and sisters matter to you, you know? So I created this theater atmosphere because I realized that there are people that are coping with other problems outside of work, outside of what's going on at home. And if you've ever heard our other stuff, you know that we've did charity work, and we still do. We just don't have the energy and time to keep up with all of it. So it comes down to this. The only way to preserve, good news entertainment is just do it and do the best we can with it. And hopefully we'll get some advertisers and subscribers, and I'll get back on air at 103.3 FM and 1370 AM, Charlotte, North Carolina. And I said all that because anyone that knows me, that's close to me, who knows that I just came out of surgery about 6 months ago, and I had some setbacks, so it took a little bit longer. Also, it was winter time, and in order to get back on air, I need you guys to get behind me, and I'm asking whoever wants to get behind me. I'm so grateful, really. But I did have a double hernia, and they found a mass, and I'm limited to how much I can do. And I've been sick for a while, so I have to be very careful how much I push myself. I've already broke all the rules there too, I push myself still, and I can't do that anymore. So by asking for some of you to jump in or have my back, that would be great. If you're one of those people that subscribe to my channel, I'd be so grateful. I want to be able to get back on air and get back on air and do what I do. And we can't do it without an audience, and we can't certainly do it without support and a sponsor. That's how it works in the world of radio. You have to have advertisers and backers. And I'd like to head back to Charlotte, really soon to do that. So if you can get behind me and listen to my demonstration, I hope what you hear here appeals to you. And if it doesn't, offer us some feedback. The Court of Public Opinion is a part of the Amateur Radio Network. Thank you for tuning in to the Court of Public Opinion at Planet Radio. Up next, the Moonlight Lounge with Miss Deja Vu. You can also hear us at 103.3 FM and 1370 AM, Charlotte, North Carolina.
the sermon, but it's plain to see that they can't comfort me. Sorry, Charlie, for the imposition. I think I got the strength to carry on, yeah. I need a drink and a quick decision. Now it's up to me who I will be. She's gone, I better learn how to face. She's gone, I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone, what went wrong? Get up in the morning, look in the mirror. There's a toothbrush hanging in the stand, yeah. My face ain't looking any younger. Now I can see love taking her toll on me. She's gone, I better learn how to face. She's gone, I pay the devil to replace her. She's gone, what went spend eternity in the city. Let the carbon monoxide choke my thoughts away. Your pretty bodies help dissolve the memories. There can never be what she was to me. She's gone, I better learn how to face it. She's gone, I pay the devil to replace her. And she's gone, what went
Thank you for tuning in to this demo here at the Court of Public Opinion at Planet Radio. As you might have heard earlier, I'm trying to get back on air at 103.3 FM, 1370 AM, Charlotte, North Carolina. We need some advertisers and backers. If you would like to support us here at YouTube, please subscribe or join the conversation at Chatwing. We have our new shows coming up this summer, the Court of Public Opinion, and we may even reintroduce some old stories or stuff that we've done in the past. But right now, we're going to stick with the Court of Public Opinion. Thank you again for listening to the Court of Public Opinion, where we exploit the topic, not the people. Thanks again, and we'll see you here at the Court of Public Opinion. Again, please subscribe, click, share, and repost. And go to our description box for added information. If you would like to donate, please do so by going to our description box below and look for the links and information. Thanks again for listening to Planet Radio with Miss Deja Vu from 103.3 FM and 1370 AM, Charlotte, North Carolina. The Moonlight Lounge at Planet Radio is a part of the Amateur Radio Network.